Hi everyone, welcome to Straight from the Divine Tarot. We're Friday, October, what's the date today? I think we're 24th. I forgot to look yet again. 2025. Sorry about that. Hopefully you're having a beautiful day. So we're going to do a general collective read. For the newbies here, you can switch the genders and the roles. It's only energy. It's a timeless read. Please only take what resonates with you and toss the rest. Don't take it on. Don't take on any other parts of the reading that you're not familiar with or you have no confirmation of, okay? It's not advisable. These are just general collective readings, okay? They're not personal. Please use your higher wisdom and discernment while you're listening to general collective readings. I love you guys. Thank you for being here. Let's see where we're going to go with this. Spirit guides, guardian angels, ancestors, the highest white light. What's the message? Thank you. Listening, 23. Okay, well, I was just reading what this said here. 23 is the Hierophant. It adds up to a 5, right? So darkness does not always equate to evil. Light does not always bring good. So I'm picking up from this. Nothing is as it seems sometimes. Let's see. This might have something to do with an institution, a contract, a higher power, higher learning, I almost said. Some sort of boss, judge, leader. It could be a prophet or prophetess, a marriage, some sort of an agreement. At the bottom of the deck, we have Fragment, 15 devil energy. Somebody's listening and only picked up fragments of a story or a conversation. This could have caused a lot of drama. Somebody's toxic here. So somebody was listening in on something and they shouldn't have been. I've only got fragments of a story. You or someone else. It could be addictions, obsessions, codependency issues. It could be something or someone that's very toxic. It could be a contract. 39 adds to a 12, which is a 3. Congratulations, something to do with success. Somebody got the wrong idea as to how you gain success, how you make your money, how you got your job, how you got the position that you got. You know how some people like to talk, oh, you know, they got that position doing other things, you know what I mean? Doing special favors behind scenes. You know, people like to talk, right? Yeah, this was in reverse. That was weird because this is not in reverse. So this is High Priestess in reverse. A lot of shit talking. Could also be, you know, loosey-goosey. Unwise counsel. Could be magic as well. Somebody not using their intuition. Lack of awareness. Secrets are coming out. They caused a lot of chaos. Damn. So it is what it is. Somebody's loose lips, right? Sink ships. Finding something out. Somebody caused a lot of chaos with their loose lips. Now, the loose lips could be the talking, or the loose lips could be doing something in the back room. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Take it for whatever that is. Not everybody does. But there's a lot of, no matter where we go, there's always gossips, right? So let's see what's going on with this. Are you listening? Listening. 23. Oh gosh. Okay. Before I look at the other cards, another take on this is old Stinky's always listening, so be careful what you say. You know how people go, oh, I would give anything if I could just, you know what I mean? He's sitting there waiting to jump in there. Anything? 23 listening. Where are we going with this? Thank you. Travel. Well, news does travel fast. Even gossip travels even faster, though, right? Juicy stories. I don't know, maybe you're traveling. Somebody else is traveling. Grudge holder. Yeah. So somebody's twisting some stories around, right? Making it worse than it actually is. Or just making it bad when it's not bad. Somebody's holding a grudge. Or somebody did this in the past and you're holding a grudge. Take it for whatever that is. Somebody's always partying, or they claimed you were always partying. You're moving in silence now. You're not telling people what you do. Seems like every time you say something or do something, they always twist it around. That's what I'm picking up. So you went to a wedding, so all of a sudden, oh yeah, they're partying every weekend. Always drunk every night. Always out partying, dancing. Because I don't know, maybe they don't know what you're doing on your downtime. They want to know. You're not telling them, so they're making up shit. I don't know, somebody's under fake accounts. Fake social media accounts to spy. So they want to know something about you. Somebody's nosy. So you might be getting a lot of fake friend requests and all kinds of, phones and phone calls and texts that you don't recognize. That kind of stuff. Somebody trying to get into your energy. Why? What's it to them? Listening. Somebody's trying to listen here. They want to know where you're going to go and travel. Maybe you're traveling. Doubts are surfacing here. Someone's trust in you is starting to waver. It could be the other way around. Your trust in them is wavered because they're stretching the truth, bending the truth. Yeah, gossip. I knew it. Gossip. Rumors are spreading quickly. You're in your authentic vibe. They are not. Whoever this is too afraid to be themselves. You find someone who resonates with your authentic vibe. This could also be a different take on it too. Maybe you're dating somebody and they want to know all about it and you won't tell them because it's none of their business. It could be an ex, could be a friend, could be a coworker, a family member. You're driving them nuts. Maybe you're traveling with this person. Who are you with? Who are you dating? When am I going to meet him? I know somebody like that is... I don't know. Somebody's testing the limits here. Someone's testing the limits of what, examining how you react under pressure. Release expectations, let go of expectations, and allow things to unfold naturally. Somebody's going to get an ego check here. It's a friendship test. This is not a friend, okay? So telling people your business and or twisting the truth, making it sound bad. Fragments here of a story and then they embellish it. Your friendship is being tested for loyalty. Testing limits, friendship test. There's a karmic lesson here. This is a karmic friendship. There are karmic lessons in relationships that need to be learned. Somebody has control issues. They need to know everything. They need to be in the middle of everything. It's almost like they need to give their okay, right? Control issues are present in the relationship. You're unmasking their motives here. Somebody was playing mind games with you. You're giving them silent treatment. Rumor has it, again, rumors, right? Rumors are flying in your circle. You feel double-crossed. Or everybody in the circle is feeling double-crossed, and now the group dynamic is changing. This is unexpected news. Everybody's going to be shocked, or you're shocked, or whoever this big mouth is shocked. Tell them to stay in their lane. Listening, travel, doubts surface. Where are we going with this, please? No. Where are we going with this, please? Listing 23. Underworld. What the fuck? Look for unique approaches to create new streams of income. Oh, sex, schmex, unalive, hidden knowledge, and life's mysteries are key topics in deep exploration. As the world changes, so can your methods of making money. So somebody overheard something. They got just fragments of a conversation about traveling, underworld. So they're going around saying that you're involved with TRAFFICKING or somebody else's, and they're spreading it around. And people are doubting. You're like, no, I know, I've known Sally and Jim Bob my whole life. Fuck off. No, you're lying. No, I swear to God, it's true. I heard it. Yeah, somebody's toxic here, causing a lot of shit wherever they go. And if you're holding, if this already happened and you're holding a grudge, I don't blame you. Yeah, fake friends. It is what it is. Love story. Once upon a time, something to do with a love story, fake friends. They want to know who you're dating. Maybe they're saying the person you're dating is involved in TRAFFICKING, blah, 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 blah. He or she's dating somebody that's in that kind of world. Yeah. Pass it along. Don't tell them I told you, though. Some of that just gets off on juicy gossip, on lies. They just make it up. So, and they ruin people's lives. They ruin their careers, their prospects, their opportunities, their families, even. These people don't care. Listening. 23. Travel. Doubt surface. Underworld. I swear these people have nothing going on in their lives that they have to add, spice, but to your world. Tip your world upside down. They go home to their boring life afterwards, right? Sleep nice at night. Nobody's upsetting their apple cart, but they just fucked over your whole world, right? Well, I'm getting caught up here. Sorry, I was just getting angry for you. Yeah, fate. Wow, this is changing fast. It's a 10, so there's a completion here. Yeah. Somebody took advantage of a situation, you or the situation at hand. This is very disrespectful. They were ungrateful. Now they're sorry. They want you to accept their apology. This is acceptance. This is an apology. Right? They lied. But I'm not going to I'm not going to say that they're going to say I lied. I'm not picking that up. I'm going to pick up some sort of excuse, I'm sure. If I tapped into it, it'd be an excuse. I didn't know. I thought you made me feel. Oh my gosh, I heard. It's lies, lies, lies. You're not talking to them. You're reading them the riot act. You'll hear them out, but don't. If they lie to you, you set some boundaries. You spoke your truth, or you're going to speak your truth. Male or female, place the genders where it belongs. You're speaking your truth, setting boundaries. You're cutting them out. Yeah, this was an imbalance. This was unfair. Or they could have said you were involved in crime, right? Yeah, this is over, man. This is over. Lessons learned. You're ending this cycle. They're making justifications and excuses for why they did what they did. Nine of Swords in reverse. I mean, this story could have went way, way far, like unaliving people, whatever this is. Maybe the law got involved. I don't know. It sounds like somebody, whoever you're dealing with, lies for the sake of lying. They could have even lied about their health and said they were on their way out and they're not. Could have had a hangnail and they said they were on their way out. You know what I'm saying? Just histrionics. Yeah, there we go. They need to go into some sort of recovery. They went too far with their lies. Yeah. Law and order stepping in. This is you or someone else, you and your partner, reading this person the riot act. The truth is here, okay? You're not mincing anywhere. This person's unstable. Nine of Pentacles in reverse. They're very unstable. Or they, because of their lies, your life is upside down. So, you know what I mean? Somebody's unstable and insecure. This could have cost you some money. Okay, I get it now. This person can't mind their own business. It's costing you money. Yeah, that's the bottom of the deck. Yeah, unstable. This wasn't fair. Could have cost you some money for sure. They can't play games with you anymore. You're not gonna. They can't smooth this out with you anymore. People are walking away from this person. Or maybe because of these lies, people have walked away from you in the past. They were very satisfied telling these tales. This is like a smarmy person. Male or female, doesn't matter. But at the end of the day, it's dishonest. And whatever they gained out of telling these tales, it was a temporary high. You know, it didn't get them anything. People are walking away from them. This is long term. It could be a family member. Somebody you've known for a long time here. It's an ending of the cycle, though. Completion. Maybe you've known them your whole life. It could be a family member. It could be associated with your family. You tolerated this person. You know what I'm saying, right? It could cost them a lot of money at the end of the day, too, or it cost you a lot of money. Some of you had long-term stability, long-term relations with. Yep. You got to balance this out. They're trying to smooth it out with you. It's a family life is imbalanced, right? They're trying to smooth it out with you. They're not getting away with this. They're in trouble. 6-6 if this rings a bell with you. Yeah, somebody's just jealous, okay? Male or female, this person's just jealous. You could be pissed right off, okay? It's not always a bad card, the Queen of Wands in reverse, male or female. You could be really fucking pissed off. I don't know. They contributed to something stopping in your life, and you're pissed off. They're trying to avoid a tower moment, or this is just ruin. The truth is out. Truth and clarity. Exposed. It's costing you money. This is missed opportunities. Something's coming back around again to kick them in the ass. This is unfinished business here. Okay? If you work online, they could have been spreading it online. You could have an online community or something. You're losing money online. Maybe you're getting, I don't know. I want to say getting kicked off of line. You know, like if you have a platform, maybe your platform's shutting down. I don't know. But this is a humongous clapback for whoever this is. This is unfinished business. They're going to have to return some money to you, or this is going to cost them a lot of money. They want to return to you. I don't know. Something to do with work. You have to go back to work and face people, or they're going to have to go back and face people at work to be a workmate. Yeah, you got a lot of burdens on your back here. Cost you a lot of money. Made you miss opportunities, contracts, whatever. Maybe losing your home now, your stability, your business. You know, maybe it's a branch of your family you're no longer speaking to. There's no reconciling this. Not happy. This is a friend, or I was going to say a lover. You have a lover. Somebody that you're friends with, or they want to come back and show you they support you. They're going to claim they were not aware. Or this is somebody that's coming back into your life, trying to get into your energy to snoop some more, right? They're coming in. Maybe they're coming in with a casserole, or I got a gift for you. This is somebody that's really petty and cruel. Okay, they're jealous of you. They're very karmic. This is going to be a lesson. Let this be a lesson to you. It's a one-sided deal. You can't trust this person. They have nothing of value to offer you, okay? They're very immature. They're trying to stop you from getting into a relationship. They want to know who you're dating, who's your friends, where are you going. They want to go up your skirt, down your pants, whatever. What kind of armpit deodorant are you wearing? What the fuck, man? You got to hide everything, cloak everything from this person because they're petty, they're cruel. They're constantly stalking you. Yeah, they're getting some karma here. Somebody's stuck in a rut, a karmic cycle here. They're trying to hold you back. They want your destiny? Somebody's jealous of you. Yeah, they hold them back, trying to hold you back. They're greedy and they're selfish. This is awareness. You're protecting yourself. You're aware of what this person's capable of doing here. It's a wake-up call for you. They're holding you back. They're greedy and they're selfish. They want to control your life. They want to have a say in your life. I don't know. This is just a weird scenario. Whoever this is. A father figure. This could be you. You're taking back your power here. Or you're going to have to call somebody. This could be somebody with authority stepping in. No, this is you. Could be parents here. Something to do with your parents, making your parents aware of something. A divorce, separation, they broke the law. Oh, so they're they could have went to your parents or this couple here and said that you were involved in breaking the law. Or they said you and your new partner are involved in breaking the law. What the fuck did this person do? Yeah, they were very satisfied with their lies. Because you know that you have wish fulfillment, or you're going towards a wish fulfillment. 9-9, if this resonates. And they're trying to block you from going there by talking shit about you. There it is. They don't want you being happy. They don't want you being in love. Ace of Cups is beneath that in the reverse. The truth is coming out now. You're going to have to block this person. If you want wish fulfillment, you're going to have to get rid of this person, okay? You can't let them into your home. There's a lot of emotional wounding. Yeah, you're not happy. It's a family member or somebody, okay? Not happy. They scapegoated you. Somebody did something too quickly here. Somebody's feeling like, they're heartbroken. I don't know, maybe they took something. They did something without thinking. And it broke their own heart. It broke yours, obviously. They just don't want you to be happy because they're not happy. It's a happiness hater. Yeah, you're thinking about this, contemplating, strategizing. You're putting something to rest with this person. Yeah, this is not going to go anywhere, okay? They're exposed. It's humiliating, okay? They try to humiliate you. They said all these things about you in public. Now it's exposed. Everybody knows the truth. Now you're thinking, okay, what am I going to do about this situation? You're looking back at this person, what they've said and done. How much lies they've invested in, how much they're invested in your own life. Yeah, you're gonna have to let this person go. They're too invested in your fucking life. Yeah, to bring back balance and peace back to your life, you're gonna have to let this person go or have them arrested. I don't know, it depends on how badly whatever they've done here. They're on like the victim now. They took some sort of action here. They caused a lot of conflict and drama in your life, or you're going to have to take some action. You don't have a choice. They're leaving you with no choices. Okay? You're not going to be speaking to this person anymore. They're getting enraged. They want to reconcile it because you've known them since you were a kid, or they're part of your past. They want to reconcile, blah, blah, blah. Oh, you might be going on a trip with your new partner or a new friend, and that's what triggered this off. They're always the third wheel. Always the third wheel. You're divine feminine energy. And this time around you're saying, or you could be male or female, divine feminine energy. This way you're saying no. You're standing your ground. You're sticking to your guns, okay? No. You're done. You're done. You're defending yourself. You're defending everything that's yours. Fuck that shit. So they were spreading some gossip here. They heard parts of a story or parts of a conversation, got fragmented, parts of the story, made up the rest and ran with it, and it was a horrible story. Whatever story it was lies, whatever it was, obviously, right? What the hell? Oh, either they're holding a grudge against you, or you've got a grudge against this person. Now, something to do with travel. You're traveling now. You're not inviting them. They're feeling like left out, so they're talking more shit. Maybe they said that you and your partner or your friend are involved in trafficking and the underworld, making money on the side. Maybe the cops were involved. I don't know. This person's toxic. That's all I know. And gossip spread. Maybe they didn't intend it to spread as far as it did, but it did. And it damaged your life or somebody else's life. Yeah, people are doubts are surfacing here. These stories are just so out there. But you never know, right? But yeah, this is not you, obviously. And obviously ruining your life or your job or something, right? It's making you look bad, causing problems in your life. And this person doesn't seem to have a problem with the fact that, they're potentially could destroy your life and the other person's life. They don't seem to have a problem with it, though. How are we ending this read, please, Spirit? Where are we going with this read? What's it? There we go. No, so they're doing damage control. They're trying to repair this. 6, this is Libra. We just left Libra season. Your birthdays could be then in Libra season, yours or theirs. 6 is balance. It's also the Lovers, a third party getting in. You could be meeting your higher level soulmate connection, a higher level soulmate, and that's why they're acting up, whoever this is, okay? Repair, fine tune, heal, fix, many working parts, reset, proceed carefully, needs fixing, make adjustments, recover, skilled, make things right, mend, restore, and upgrade. So you've upgraded from what you normally, the types of persons you date or hang out with. You came across a divine being or you are one. Either way. This person's spazzing out because of it. 66. So if this resonates. Aries, flag, achievement, recognition, overthrow, success, victory, winner, conquest, mastery, bragging rights, carry the day, plans are coming to fruition, king of the mountain. So they want bragging rights or something. They want to be right by your side. It kind of reminds me of an underachiever. Too afraid to take risks in life, so they live their life through another person. And now that you moved on, maybe to a different relationship or a friendship, they didn't like it. They're feeling like you're replacing them. They can't be right in the center of everything that's happening because they think your world is theirs. Something like that. 2, Capricorn, 62. Fun, balloons, fun, freedom, high vibe, relief, rising up, ascension, aspiration, success, joyful, higher perspective, cheerful, attaining goals, stress-free, independence, and let it go. So I think you got a taste of life without this person and you're liking it. Or maybe they got a taste of life with you and they liked it and they don't let go. Either or, right? Master, 9, Capricorn, yet again, 29. Discipline, working smart, focus, structure, teaching, training, conquer, overcome, controlled. Learning a skill, in the flow, authoritarian, commanding presence. This could be you. It could be you're working smarter now. It could be somebody you're working with. Okay? You could be a teacher. You could place it where it belongs, okay? And we have 6, Virgo, 96. Sap, resources, needed materials, flow, wealth, essence of life, spring, blood, nourishment, sweetness, energy, vitality, grounded roots, abundant, physical health, life force. Pay attention to your health, okay? We have 3 6s up here. So you need to balance your health, number 1, okay? You might need to just let your hair down and just release some stress and have some fun, laugh a little bit. Place this where it belongs. Whoever said this lie about you or these stories, it could have affected your health, your resources. You might need to ground yourself here. Somebody you have roots with, I think. Pay attention to your physical health, okay? So if you have a yes or no question, 9, unlikely. At this time, the situation or outcome is unlikely to occur, 69. I don't know. You're tired. This came up again now. Weary, old car, weary, retired, exhaustion, bone tired, needs restoration, overdue, old habits die hard, enduring the good old days, family patterns back in time, stuck in the past, nostalgia, 98. Pisces. And you could be a person of water, or they are. Or you're just in your emotions, and or you're using your intuition to navigate through this. Rusty. Something's rusty here. I don't know. This is just a weird one. This is, it's so weird. Because last night I was picking, okay, Barith. A promotion or advancement will bring wealth. Reconsider your previous choices. What appeared worthless is actually gold. So this could have affected if you're working with this person, or even if you're not, and it got to your office or wherever you work, these stories got around. It could affect your promotion or your raise. It's affecting your life. Whether they did it on purpose or not, I don't know. So knowledge of mysteries will come easily. Positive changes on the horizon. So maybe you're wondering why you didn't get that job, why you didn't get that raise. I got to cover that shrub up a little bit. It's shown a little bit too much. Now you're finding out why. Somebody went around and said all kinds of things about you. Os or ose. Connecting with animals can lead to positive transformation. It could also lead to unexpected knowledge of self. You know what they say. If your blood pressure is high, a cat and a dog, usually they say a cat, the purr, there's something about a cat's purr that will help your blood pressure, help you calm down and relax you. It's therapeutic, they say. Look it up. I'm not a doctor. I'm not an expert in it. I remember reading about it a while ago. And a dog, animals are good for our health, okay? You know, with a dog, it gets you out of the house, gets you active, it gets you moving, right? There's so many benefits with an animal. Cat, dog, it doesn't matter what kind of animal. It just brings your blood pressure down. It makes you smile. You know what I mean? Ballet brings love and music. Focus your mind on the calculations of your heart and stop wasting time. So this might be a new, loving, good relationship. It could be a higher level soulmate. This person's taken enough of your time and stressed you out. This is time you should be spending with your new partner or your new friend, okay? Not everybody wants a relationship, I get it, but Balam, sometimes it's better to be invisible than to be seen. Balam will help you avoid the eyes of others. So people could be talking, even though it's all lies, people are still talking. It's also keeping you out of eyesight of this lying person here, this troublemaker. Out of sight, out of mind, they don't know what you're doing, they can't comment on it, right? Or I'm sure they'll try, though. Focus your efforts on arts and crafts. What do you enjoy creating with your hands? That's also therapeutic. So it sounds like you need to just unwind and relax. I don't know if relax is the word, but you need to bring down some of that. Get some of that stress out of your body. Go for a massage if you can afford it. If not, ask your partner for one. And ask them for more than a 5-minute massage, if you know what I'm saying. I don't know, find something that's relaxing to you. You know, I listen to ASMR. It's very relaxing. Distance Reiki. There's a lot of good Reiki healers online. They're free. But if you have the money, go. I highly recommend Reiki. It does help. It does alleviate some of the symptoms of, high blood pressure. If you're stressed out, you can't sleep, you got so much on your mind, this person's really pissed you off. I get it. You got all these worries. They told so-and-so, oh my God, I'm so ashamed. They must think that I'm this, that, and the other thing. You know what I'm saying, right? What are the teachers at school going to think, when I go pick up the kids at school? Stuff like that. I get it. But then again, you're also wondering, why didn't I get the raise, the promotion? I worked hard on that, to find out that this person just fucking jeopardized everything for you just because they're a dick. You know what I'm saying? People are dicks sometimes, and they got to be taught a lesson. So you might want to contact a lawyer. It depends on who they are and what they've said, right? Sorry you went through that. I hope you like to read it. Until next time, take care.